All right, it's recording, so who wants to jump on first? Not everyone at once, please. Don't, what questions do you guys have? What are you struggling with? What can I answer? Is there anything specific that you're dealing with? Maybe a comment that came back or an objection that came back that you're like, hey, what would you say to this? Or how would you deal with this? Or how do you create your pictures? Or how do you do this? Go. I'll sit here and drink water. All right, how do you create the pick videos? That's an excellent question. Well, first of all, Rebecca, I'm sorry that you're having a migraine. I love your face. I miss talking to you, and I'm glad that you're on the call, even if you're late. So, okay, pick videos. So, are you talking about the ones that I've been creating recently that have had like the split screen with the pictures and the videos? Okay, that I use PicMonkey. Or no, sorry, not PicMonkey. I use Pick, Play, Post, and I'm actually doing it right now. I was trying to set it up before, and it's not happening right now. Or it didn't happen before I got on the call, so kind of cool because I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but I just figured out that with Pick, Play, Post, and I don't know if it was with the update. I think that there was an update. You can get on to YouTube and use some YouTube videos as well. So, like, I'm on my YouTube right now, and since it's Wednesday, I was trying to do a workout Wednesday for Instagram. And if it's a little bit later, that's fine. But what I can do is I can hit use, and then I get to pick, you get 15 seconds with Instagram. So you can use more, it says 30 seconds, but if you use 30 seconds, you're not going to get 30 seconds on Instagram. You only get 15 seconds. So what you'll do is you'll find the ones that you want. And so for me, so you can watch here, like I'm like, okay, do I want this part? I don't know if it's playing. And I'm gonna use it. Now I created a box here that has all three of them. So, because I've been trying to get this whole little small workout ordeal that I did on here. Now I only have three of them, so I can put a picture and say, what's your fun workout or whatnot. Then I can preview, and it will show you a preview of it. Pretty sweet, huh? There's a ton of different frames too, so you have different frame options with Pick, Play, Post. You can create your own videos as well too. So that's what I've been doing with. You can see what I've been doing with some of my photos and pictures. That where I'm giving them some type of a little tip, like a quick tip that could be like, oh wow, that was a great tip, or and then it had photos. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, or let's say you're interested in fashion, or let's say you're interested in photography, it could be maybe a picture of you doing a workout pose, or you with a food. Like Shalene Johnson, she had a great quick little video on her Instagram. It was a salad that she created, and she was talking in it. There was a video of her talking in it. So you could be doing a workout move and explaining it, how to do it, if that's something that you like to do. Or you could be creating a dish and explaining the dish. Or you could have a quote and explain something. Or what I've seen a lot of people do too is open up about their challenges. So maybe you have a picture of your before and after saying just something very quick and basic, just like, hey guys, holidays are coming, and the average people gain da 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 da, like they said in the happy holidays. Average people gain from the holidays on this amount, but you don't have to be mediocre. Join my challenge group now to keep on track for the holidays and ready for the New Year's. So something very small, basic, but that's going to create tension. Yes, Pick, Play, Post. And I don't know if you heard it, but what I just realized is that you can go onto your YouTube. You only get, well, actually, you can go onto any YouTube. So if I hit plus here, I don't know how well you see that YouTube up there. So if I hit YouTube, I mean, I hit Ashton Meyer so I could try to get onto my stuff, but you have the ability to search. You only do get 50 searches though. And if it was, if it has like a certain song into it where it's like a, with copyright situation, it won't let you use that video. So, but like if you type in Beachbody, so let's go Beachbody. Oh my goodness. I gotta figure out how to get rid of that. If you type in Beachbody, there's some different stuff in here that will pull up. Now there's ones of like Carl Deichler speaking, so I was even thinking about putting stuff on there about like coaching, like, you know, where he talks about the coaching and then have a quote and, you know, be like, so now's the time to join. There's so many different things that you can do with it. It's very quick, very basic, very simple. But that's how I've been doing it. And with my photos, of course, I've been using that word swag, which is like I love. I'm absolutely like in love with that. I know Lindsay talked about Photofy, which I looked into it because she's like, I loved word swag until Photofy. And I pulled up Photofy and I wasn't a fan of it. That's just me. And I know that depending on what type of a phone you have, or, you know, if you, I think with word swag, you can only, or it's Apple, I believe, the iPhone and stuff. So, does that answer your question though? About the photos, what do you guys think of pick, play, post? So now tomorrow I'm going to see a bunch of pick, pay, post things going, huh? Like, yeah. Because it's really, seriously, really basic, simple, and it really draws a lot of attention. It creates a lot of attention because photos and videos are huge on Facebook. And especially if it's something that people want to share, you know. The pick, play, post is only for Apple. Is that what you're asking? Word swag, I do believe, is only for the iPhone. So Lindsay has brought up Photofy, which Photofy, I looked at it, but I think you still have to, I don't know if Devonna might know if you still have to create like your words, how you want to put it. Like whereas word swag, I don't know, I know the video that I created before didn't do the best job, but I literally had my son make these photos for me today and I paid him for it. Crap. I shouldn't have said that on record, right? I was like, hey, put these quotes in whatever background that you want. So he created these. They're very, very basic, simple, and he like, this is stuff that he loves. Like, he's like, and I just told him, I'm like, don't worry too much on how it is, but that's great because a kid could just easily pop these off. And then I created these ones here because he forgot to do a few of them. But word swag, let me show you really quick. If you do have it, you can literally grab whatever background that you want here, or you can get your own photo and you can easily put words onto it. But let's say I grab this dark background here. You'll double click and I'm going to say, when you believe, you can achieve. Now you can put, I usually put Believe2Achieve down at the bottom there. And what's great is that you have the option of all these down here that I paid for. It was like $4.99 to pay for all of it, and then it was like $1.99 for the, but let's say if I clicked whichever one, you also have a dice button that you can sit there and like do different things with too. So there's like literally numerous massive things that you can do, as well as changing the different type of colors. I love it because it's simple, basic, easy, and it gives you so many options that versus trying to be like, oh, I need to put this here and this here and this here. All right, so let's see here. Insta video collage is the same as pick, play, post. Oh, okay. I've never used Insta video collage yet. Can you also do pictures with that too, then? Perfect. I haven't looked into it, so I'll have to. All right, so does that answer that questions for you guys? Okay, what else do you guys want to know? I know you guys have questions. Come on. This is Q&A. Next week, it's on. You guys better be on because it's going to be on. Like going down, actually, timber. I'm just kidding.
I don't know if it's related to whatever you're talking about. I want to do a 3-day refresh group
Okay.
soon. So if anybody wants to maybe do it and do like a picture, I used the detox sugar one. I think the other night I tagged you and Ashton. Y'all can use that. Feel free to maybe put something together and have a big group. You know, get yourself jump started before the holidays, Thanksgiving, or we could do it after. I'd really like to do it before and kind of go with the angle of, you know, jump start. Don't put on the pounds, take them off during the holidays type thing. Because I can't exercise right now, so I'm thinking that would be really good for instant results. For, you know, you can show. And so if anybody's interested, just get together with me. I'm gonna try to set something up this weekend. So start posting out, and we'll try to do something ASAP.
Nice. Yeah, so if that's something that you guys want to do, then create that, get that set up. Make sure that you have a date that you're setting it for. You love doing photos, so you said that you already did create something though for it. Did you put like before and afters?
No, I just took somebody had used the post. Hold on, I posted it the other night. Hold on, let me find it. But it was like something about detox. Hold on. Oh, it was just like a simple who needs to sugar detox for 3 days.
Okay.
So I kind of used that and did stop wishing, start doing. I used it. I kind of edited it with Spotify. I tagged Ashton in it. If y'all want me to, I'll put it in the team page, and y'all are more than welcome to use anything y'all see. Y'all can use it. I don't care. Like she said, I love creating, and I'm finding that actually doing a picture with a post, I'm getting more interaction with that. Because basically all you want to do is when you create something like that is you want people when they're scrolling to stop. So the more interesting it is, it could be even so simple that it's interesting, if that makes sense. But yeah, I could order my 3-day refresh maybe this weekend. So if y'all wanted to do it like the next weekend, whoever has any interest or wants to get together with me, maybe we can do a Zoom tomorrow night and set up an actual date. And I would be happy to kind of run that if anybody wants to.
Yay, awesome. Well, way to step up. Woo woo. Sorry, just saying. Yeah, so if you guys want to post that out there, I know that in the Team Smash page, there was a 3-day like refresh before and after someone was asking about. So you could easily grab one of those photos and just be like, how would you like to accomplish this in 3 days? Or, you know, something like that too. It's someone's going to stop at the photos and be like, 3 days? What? So definitely do that. All right, so let's go. Pick my brain. Who wants to pick my brain? I am here for questions and answers. What do you guys want to know? I know that there's so much that you can learn. You know, how do you prospect? How do you create this? What talk? Have you ever done a Dash for Cash challenge group? I've never heard of it, no. I don't know. No, I have not. Challenge groups. Challenge groups are definitely great thing. You guys all should be running them. I know that we just started doing 30-day challenge groups, which this challenge group I think is mostly coaches, but it's blowing up. And what's nice is that even if we do have 5, 6, 7 coaches in there and other prospects in there as well, or other clients that we have, it's great because the interaction is what's going to keep people going and keep people boosted and keep people moving. And 30 days versus doing the 90 days is, I think, an excellent idea, just because then you can be like, if you want to join the next one, let's do it. But instead of having 2, 3 challenge groups going on at one time, because you're having, one this month and one the next month, and the other one's not getting done with, so you're having 3, is really crazy. So doing just the 30 days is great. Now, once a program launches, it might be a good idea, like if you're going to do that specific program, like with Max 30 coming out, Max Insanity, then I would recommend, why don't you try the full versus the 30 days? Why don't you try the full one where we can create one big Believe to Achieve group and do it that way. All right. So have you ever, I got that. When do you start inviting after building in a chat? Okay. So for that question, that's an excellent question from Christina. And honestly, you're going to take each chat, each person differently. And you really have to feel it out, because I definitely believe that forming is something that you are going to do to really build that relationship. Once they build trust, sometimes we don't have that time though, right? Sometimes we can't really build a huge thing, or sometimes people are asking right away. So what you have to do is you'll have to feel it out. But I think when you form, or when you ask a lot of questions, and this is what's going to be the call next week about, building that relationship, what it is that we should be responding to people, because if you build that relationship, you build that trust. And when you figure out what their whys are and you really dig down to their goals, that's when you're going to be able to refer something to them, because you're going to help them get what they want. People do not care what you guys want. They don't care about what anyone else wants. They care about themselves. As I mean, right? When you're talking to these people, they're not going to be like, what do you want? No. This is, what can I get from you? So that's why we ask those questions over and over and over, and figure out what it is that they really want. How much time do they have? What are they really wanting to do with their body? What is it that they are having issues with food? Because we know that Shakeology, has been a time saver for great food. It's been helped, maybe just based on what your guys' stories are or what you've heard. That's where you can pull that stuff. Like, I know people that are like, my biggest problem is I don't eat breakfast. Great. This is very, very simple, basic, shake it up. Or I know people who've had that issue, and Shakeology has helped, right? So, or I have a sweet tooth. I can testify to the sweet tooth. You should see my first video whipping candy backwards. I loved it. So, that's something that I can bring out to them. So definitely, like, Christina, are you inviting on your actual regular Facebook page? Like, one thing I do is make sure that I try to invite on my Facebook page. And what you can check out my Facebook page, see different stuff. I'm not like, hey, join my challenge group. But there are things that you can do to be like, like Rebecca was saying, post out a before and after and say, holidays are coming up. How would you like to, get rid of that bad habit, in 3 days? Or because, well, you're going to do it before the holidays. So you can just be like, how would you like to stay on track before you even hit the holidays? Or how would you like to lose roughly 6 pounds in 3 days, because I think that's the average for the 3-day refresh was 6 pounds. So definitely start promoting on your Facebook for one. And you don't have to, there's ways that you can do it. And then personal invites, let's say if you have a motivational group and people are interested in, you know, they're interested in your motivational group, or they're keeping posted in your motivational group, and you're like, wow, that's when you could invite them, being like, hey, I see how motivated you are in the motivational group. I don't know if this is something for you, but I am getting ready to start our next challenge group, which is more enclosed. You know, it's better. I don't want to say better results, but it's definitely more personal. It's more one-on-one. A way that we focus on support, nutrition, and exercise. Is this something that you might be interested in? Or you can even use the 5-step invite process, which is absolutely amazing. Does that help you out a little bit?
Okay, I'm looking at the post, the schedule, posting your schedule for the, I'm sorry, the thing you uploaded to the team page about how to schedule your post. Yes, that. Okay, I'm looking at that. So I'm gonna try to understand it. Give me just a second. Okay, so for instance, it would be, you've got it broken down. Okay, the first block, that's all Monday, right? And you have your set motivational, what you do on your motivational, what you do on your team, your blog, fan page, whatever, reminders and text messages.
Do you want me to explain it?
Well, no, I think I understand it, but for like, okay, so you have motivational for Monday on all three. And then you have, you know, how was your weekend, and then the wake up call on the team page. I do random stuff. I try to post y'all on my team page. So could I actually take that out and put like maybe my Pinterest there? Because I try to focus on Facebook and Pinterest. So I mean, I can adjust it, right?
Yeah, so this is the reason that I put that on there is for you guys to take it and make it your own. So this,
I love it.
I understand exactly what this means to me. Now, I don't post all 4 of those things every single Monday, but what I did was I set up a schedule to kind of revert to being like, okay, Mondays, I can do my morning motivation, ask people how the weekend is, because everyone has something that they want to talk about on the weekend. So that creates, it's something that's not fitness related that I can ask my motivational group about, that gets them interacting in the group. Doing a makeover recipe, you know, and my Dream Body Fuel, it's supposed to say fuel. Like I was looking at it, I was like, Dream Body Day. I'm like, what does that mean? And I was like, oh yeah, it's supposed to say fuel. So because I always talk about Dream Body Fuel versus how was your, like, what was the accountability? It sounds so much more better saying, what's your Dream Body Fuel? So you don't have to keep those top the way that you want. I'm also not going to text and message my challenges and coaches 3 times a day. It's just, okay, I would like to hit on one of those subjects those days. And same as like my blog and fan page and my Facebook, they don't stay the same. I revert. It's just ideas for those days that I can pull like 3 ideas from that. So I'm not like there. Right.
Like options. So if you don't really have any content in mind, that kind of jogs your memory or whatever.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's been working great. Like I had it set up, and literally that's why I think like the wonderful, I'm gonna say the devil came into my house and got my kids sick, because I was like, dude, I created this awesome system. I'm so pumped up. I got this ready, and look what happened.
I think this is so Emerald, and I'm so proud of you for showing a little bit of Emerald. Like the layout is smooth and everything, so props.
Next, I'm creating my daily task list for each day.
Oh, yes. Yay.
So I will be creating that. A lot of it will be the same, but there's going to be stuff like certain days, like Tuesdays. I think it's Tuesdays that I normally go onto my e-cards and everything. So I'll be creating that as well. it would have been done, but I'm very, very backed up with everything. All right, I see another question here. Okay, so a customer bought Shakeology from me and the 3-day refresh. She says she doesn't like the taste and vomit at all. I gave her recipes and all. She said that still no, she can't do it. What would you offer instead of Shakeology? Okay, if she's in your hometown, is she in your hometown, Rosa? Okay. If she's in your hometown, what I would highly recommend that you do is just asking her, like, hey, I was just wondering, like, I know that you've been having an issue with the Shakeology and everything. I was wondering if you would be able to set up a time to come over, and I'd love to make you or create one of the recipes just to see what you think. Because in all aspects, even if you give them a recipe, people do not make this just yeah, it really is about consistency and you know, their preference and taste. Because I'll have people that are like, oh my goodness, this was and I'm like, oh no. I'm like, I'm telling you, like I could drink this literally 4 times a day, 5 times, like I could have it forever. I love it. Like I'm like, this is a treat for me. Like I'm chocolate and peanut butter. Who cannot just sit there and eat chocolate and peanut butter all day long? I can. So I definitely would recommend seeing if there's a time that she can come over where you create one of your recipes that you love and having her taste it. And if she's still like, you know, because she might be like, wow, that was really amazing. Because that's what I had people, they're like, oh my gosh, this was not what I made. Are you sure it's the same bag? I'm like, yes, it's the same bag. It's how you make it. So try that. And if that doesn't work, another thing too is to let her know that, like, because I remember when I first had it, and again, the formula was different though. First of all, I didn't make it right. I couldn't choke it down. It was absolutely, yeah, I was not making it right. And I had to realize that I didn't like it really thick. So for me personally, I add about 10 ounces of water, ice, and I mean, I can put it in a shaker cup right now with 10 ounces, shake it up with ice and water, and just go. Like, I don't have to put anything into it. It's like, hello, chocolate. So yeah, so check that out. Also, you can recommend maybe different flavors. Be like, hey, Beachbody stands by their products. If you would like, you can contact them and get a different flavor. Try a different flavor out. So does that help? So we got about 3 minutes on here. So what other questions do we have here?
Can we just like, if we don't set up one-on-ones, can we just like randomly call you?
Yeah, you can call me anytime. If I don't answer, I'll get to you guys right away. But my schedules have been really open right now lately. And you know, I'm here. You guys can literally text me anytime. And when I'm not kidding you. When I first started Beachbody, I was probably texting Lindsay every 30 minutes. I'm not kidding you. You could ask her and she was probably like, dude, this girl, I should have never have even told her that she was going to be a rock star because holy buckets, she is bugging the crap out of me. It was no joke. Every like 30 minutes, I'm like, what does this mean? What does this mean? What do you do for this? And then I realized, hey, I'll find ways to learn, but you guys need to understand, like, with me recently, what I've been doing is I told Lindsay, I was like, listen, this is what I need from you. Like, so she posted, I think the other day on my Facebook page, like a mom quote, which made me feel really great because I told her, I was like, you know, I might be one of your diamond coach, but I need you too. And I would love to just like, you know, here or there. Like it doesn't have to be something every week, but you know, at least every other week. And if I call you or text you saying, hey, I need time with you, I need time with you. So she knows that. And I've really been understanding more with her, and she's been calling me with things as well, which is great because she knows that I'm here for her as well. So if you guys are going through things and you need that bump up, that's something that I do know that I have a gift for. I have a gift to help people build them up and give them that positivity back. That is something that I believe God gave me this talent. God gave me this gift. Like, I know that I can bump whoever it is. I can talk to someone, and when they're done, they feel uplifted. So don't hesitate to text or call, because I'm going to find something that's going to help you snap right out of it. So yeah, so don't hesitate to text or call. I'd love for you guys to post in the team, like if there's certain videos that you guys are looking for, or there's certain things that you guys are really wanting to know more of, please post in there. Just be like, hey, Ashton, you know, have you ever dealt with this? Or have you ever dealt with this? Because I can easily create those videos for you guys and start popping them off to you on what you guys need. Because this is about you guys achieving your guys' goals. And if I can save the time for you guys trying to search for it and me find it and put it out to you guys, I will do that. So that can help save you guys some time versus like, oh my goodness, I'm going nuts. So, but Max Insanity is coming out, you guys. Things are going to be blowing up off the water. Like you guys better believe once crap is going to go nuts right now. So don't keep, make sure that you're posting, staying consistent, letting people know that you're here for them. This is what we're doing. We're going to change the world one by one. It's on. People don't have to be mediocre, right? We're not normal. Hashtag